solution for storm restoration. Joining me is owner Brandyn Hurt. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
And I see we have another special guest here as well.
Yeah, this is Maverick. He's my service dog. I'm a combat veteran, so he helps me with some of my disabilities.
And with a organization like this, with a company like yours, being veteran, and I know it's a point of pride for you as well, tell people a little bit about what it is that you guys do.
Yeah, so we are a veteran-owned and operated roofing contracting service. We specialize in storm restoration, and what kind of sets us apart is that we have an internal, in-house, really robust claims resolution service. So a lot of people don't know how to navigate the claims process, but we have an entire team. We have lawyers on our team, previous adjusters that help with the whole process to make sure that they get what they're entitled to.
And how important is that in this whole process for someone who goes through these claims maybe only a couple times in a lifetime, to have somebody who deals with it every day walk them through the process?
Sure. So, you know, there's in the state of Kentucky, there's a state opinion that describes that anytime you do an improvement, it has to match. Most homeowners don't know that, and so whenever they get a repair estimate from their insurance company, they think, hey, that's it, that's all I have to do. But if you don't repair it to make it match, what happens is it lowers the value of your home, and because of that, Kentucky enforces that pretty heavily. So having somebody like us on their side helps them to be a resource to make sure that they get what they're entitled to according to all the codes and regulations. And
just being that resource for people, I guess, is something that can help them do it right, but also make sure they're doing it efficiently, cost effectively as well.
Correct, yeah. So again, most people they're very cost conscious, right? They want to make sure that they're getting the best bang for their buck. So I mean, it's great to get a full roof replacement for the cost of your deductible. So
when you're thinking about the storm claim specifically, what's some stuff that people should know when they go into that? You talked about it a little bit already, but just coming from the other side of things, making sure that, one, you're not getting taken advantage of by a bad contractor or by adjusters. Just what should people be aware of during that time to make sure that things are going the right way?
Right. First of all, you know, a lot of people, they're going to get their doors knocked on. People are going to come to your door after a storm. It doesn't mean every contractor is bad. It doesn't mean they're there to take advantage of you. But I will say, make sure they're local, make sure they're licensed and insured, make sure they have reviews and references, make sure you're talking to somebody who cares about their neighborhood and cares about their neighbors.
And for you specifically, being a good neighbor, being a good member of the community is a big part of what you do as well. How important is it to just be there for someone who needs you in a time when they really just need help? They need someone to lean on.
I mean, in the environment that we have currently, a lot of people are polarized. There's, the love of many are growing cold, and you don't see a lot of neighbors out. I think it's really important to show that people care. It's really important to help people, whether there's money involved or not. It doesn't matter. We want to help people. We want to make sure that they're taken care of and make sure they're not getting taken advantage of.
Just tell me a little bit about your team, the kinds of people that work at BHC, just how important it is to make sure that the people that are working there are the right kind of people.
Yeah, I wish all of them could be here. Actually give a lot of credit to them. So, Keith, Aaron, Jared, Tyler, Evan, I mean, no matter who you talk to, the culture we have it's like family. A lot of our customers, and if you look at our reviews, you'll see we pride ourselves in being trustworthy, and you'll see some of our reviews where we've inspected a homeowner's roof. They didn't have any damage. We came down and said, hey, you don't have any damage. You look good. So it's really important to have people that you trust, people that you can rely on, and those people are the people that work for BHC.
And having some people with experience, too, to make sure they know what they're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you don't know what you're doing, you're not going to have a good result, and you're not going to have 5-star reviews like we have.
And so there's a chance to maybe join this team. Are you guys hiring?
We are. Actually, we are hiring qualified salespeople. Whereas most companies, they might give about a 10% commission. We give anywhere between 13 to 15% commissions on sales. And there's a big demand. And if I have time to tell one quick story, I knocked on a woman's door one day, and she said, why are you knocking on my door? She said, I don't like people knocking on my door. I said, the reality is you need a roof replacement. You got missing shingles, I can see plywood. You're gonna need a new roof. But what I don't want is somebody from Oklahoma or Texas to come knock on your door and try to sell you a roof, and then you never hear from them ever again. So I'm here, and I'm trying to grow my team to get in front of you, because if I don't get in front of you, somebody else will. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to prevent those things from happening as well. We're growing substantially year over year, and this year we're making a big push to grow that team as well.
So you're somewhat of like a frontline defense against these people that are coming to potentially take advantage of someone like that who may not know any better.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I mean, you hear so many stories on the news, in newspapers, on Facebook, on social media about people getting taken advantage of, and it's not how I was raised. It's not how we're supposed to take care of each other. So.
And every person that joins the team, you know, that's an expectation, is to be someone who cares about the people that they're going to go do work for.
100%. If you actually, our meeting today was all about empathy. If you ask our guys, we were talking about empathy this morning, and it's crucial to have empathy for the people that you're working with.
It's one thing to prioritize sales, but it's another to prioritize stuff like empathy. And there are ways that you can prioritize sales and still be empathetic toward the people you're working with. But to see empathy on the forefront of what you guys are doing is really refreshing when I think about people that I want to come work on my home, and I think you understand that goes a long way, even if it might end up actually driving sales too. So
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, when one of us comes into your home, I mean, we're not going to smell like a chimney. We're not going to come in, you know, kick your dog or whatever. My point is that, you know, ethics, morals, you know, having a sense of fortitude is extremely important for people. So, you know, we're looking for those types of people to come join our team to grow.
Now, how could they find you guys?
Well, you can go to our website. It's bhcontractingky.com. You can also call or text. That's my cell phone there, 502-648-1703. And also you can go on our social media. I think we're on Instagram and other social media. Just look up BHC Roofing and Siding. Yeah,
I know when people come on here and they give their cell phone number, that's when I know that, like, okay, they're willing to put themselves out there. They're willing to be the direct point of contact for people. They're someone that you can genuinely trust. So I appreciate you coming on today, Brandon. It's been a pleasure talking to you and your guest as well.
Thank you so much.